everyone, welcome back to TamiFlix English Voiceover. In part 1 of the Ratsasan movie, we saw Arun, a brave police officer, solving scary murders. Now in part 2, Arun tries to find out who's really behind the crimes. Join us to see how Arun solved this mystery. If you haven't watched the part 1 video, I provided the link in description. Click and watch it. Let's find out what happens next in Ratsasan together. Police officers arrive at Arun's uncle's home and inquire about Ammu's disappearance. Suddenly, Arun remembers a little boy who took a video at the birthday celebration. So he checks that camera and sees someone speaking with Ammu, but the person's face was not captured in the video. So he watches the video again and finds that a boy took Ammu away. Arun asks the boy when he took Ammu out from the home. The boy explains that he wanted to propose to Ammu on her birthday, and while speaking with her, a van approached from the opposite side. He thought it was Ammu's relative, so he left the place. Arun asks other police officers to check every van and he confirms that it is the psychopath's van. 2 days pass and Ammu is still missing. Ammu's father asks Arun that is she still alive. Arun promised him that he will put his life on the line to save Ammu. Suddenly, Arun sees the edge of the polythene bag in a car trunk. He opens the trunk to see what it is. It is Ammu's dead body. Arun was shocked. Arun's uncle asked him what is in the trunk, but Arun initially refused to let him see. But Arun couldn't hide this, so he let his uncle to see the trunk. Arun's uncle sees Ammu's dead body and he cried. Suddenly, Ammu's mother came out of the home and asked what's going on. Arun and his uncle decided not to tell about this incident. So Arun's uncle tells him to leave this place with the car. Arun takes Ammu's dead body to a private mortuary. He suffers a lot and remembers Ammu's memories from her childhood. While performing the autopsy, the doctor gives the autopsy report to Arun's uncle, but he does not want to say it. He decided to leave that place with his wife. In the next scene, the Human Rights Commission warns Arun's senior officer that he shot the teacher's embarrass in the hospital. As a result, the senior officer decided to suspend Arun for 3 months and relieve from this case. Arun gets angry and breaks things in his home. Then Vijay arrives and tries to console him. Arun worries a lot that he could not save anyone's life. Kyle plays Arun's recorded voice from her hearing device, and Vijay mentioned that Meera also used the same device. Arun goes to the mortuary and buys the hearing aid from the doctor. In that device, Arun hears piano music played while Meera was tortured before her death. So he meets a musician to know more about this music. Then Arun goes to an FM studio and tries to play this music through FM to see if anyone recognizes it. Finally, they receive a call from a school student who says she heard this music at her school annual day celebration. Arun goes to that school and asks about the celebration. The principal shows him the celebration video and the same music is played during a magic show. The magic show was conducted by a lady. Arun becomes suspicious and calls Vijay to inquire if any magic show was conducted before Meera went missing. Vijay confirms that a magic show was conducted by a lady. Arun asks another police officer to check if the same magic show was conducted at Amuda's school as well, and they confirmed that it was conducted by the same lady. Arun explained the story to the other police officer about how the killer is kidnapped Samyukta, Amuda, Meera and Ammu. Magic show was conducted as a common event in each school, and she kidnapped the student who has been volunteer in that magic show. The lady used her magic show as a tool to kidnap the girls. Now, Arun wants to know if any other school has conducted a function for the same magic show. A police officer informed him that a magic show has been conducted by the same lady 2 days prior. Arun went to that school before the student left for the day. He watched the magic show video and inquired about the volunteer girl. Arun went to her classroom and gave his number to everyone to call in case of emergency. Arun already knew the girl, Sanjana, who volunteered in that magic show, so he confirmed that she had saved his number by calling his mobile. The school ended, the police officer followed Sanjana to find the killer. A van came down the street and the officers got distracted by another vehicle. Suddenly, the van disappeared. Arun went to Sanjana's house to see if she was okay. A girl opened the gate, but it was not Sanjana. It was her twin sister. Arun asked where Sanjana was, and her sister said that Sanjana had gone to the music class. At the music school, they found a gift box behind the gate and confirmed that Sanjana has been kidnapped. Arun asked her to track Sanjana's number and follow the instruction from the control room. In a dark room, the lady was playing the piano and Sanjana got scared. She called Arun and informed him that a lady has kidnapped her. Arun instructed her to escape from that place. Finally, Arun found the location, but nobody was there. The lady has escaped. Arun rescued Sanjana and inquired about the lady with a photo that he had taken. Suddenly, Arun remembered that he had seen this lady somewhere before. He went to his room and found a newspaper cutting related to this lady. Arun discovered news about a schoolgirl who was being brutally murdered years ago by this lady's family. Arun wanted to meet the inspector who handled this case. Arun showed the photo to the inspector that he had taken from the magic show. The inspector explained the story of that lady. Her name was Mary Fernandez, and she was a magician. She had a son named Christopher. Everyone was shocked to see Christopher because he was affected by a hormone condition that made him look much older than he was. Because of this, everyone hated him. However, a girl named Sophie accepted him as a friend, and his mother was happy that Christopher has a friend. Sophie gifted him a doll on his birthday. Mary wanted to make Christopher one of the best magicians, so she trained him. At the same time, Christopher started to have feelings for Sophie and proposed to her. She was shocked and explained that he has a hormonal condition, so he would not be suitable for marriage. Sophie told him that he is impotent and warned him not to pursue her in the name of love, marriage, or friendship. That night, Christopher was worried about his hormonal condition, but his mother convinced him that he would become the best magician. The next day, Christopher went to school with confidence, but everyone shouted and teased him with the word impotent. It broke Christopher's heart. He got angry at Sophie and broke the doll she had gifted him. The following day, Mary met Sophie and told her that they should become friends again. She gave a gift to Sophie, a broken doll's face. Mary and Christopher kidnapped her and Christopher killed Sophie. Inspector concluded the story with how they were arrested. The inspector advised Arun to catch the lady soon or it could become a major problem. Arun returned to his room. However, the inspector noticed something in the photographs that Arun has provided. He called Arun and told him it was an emergency. Arun went to the inspector's home, but the inspector has already been killed by someone. Arun confirmed that it was done by the lady. He took pictures of the photos that he had given to the inspector with his mobile phone and alerted the other police officers to find the lady. Meanwhile, other police officers arrived at the scene and arrested Arun. They took him to the police station. Arun asked another police officer to bring the photos that they got from the inspector's house. Arun arranged the photos with the help of the picture that he had taken with the mobile phone. Arun noticed that a lady did not have a sixth finger on her hand, but her son Christopher did. Finally, Arun discovered that the psycho was not a lady. It is her son Christopher, who is acting like his mother. In the next scene, Christopher went to kill Vijay and Kyle at their home. Vijay escaped and called Arun to inform him that Christopher has kidnapped Kyle. Arun took his gun and went to find Kyle. Suddenly, Arun received a call from another police officer who had found Christopher during the search. The officer confirmed that Christopher had Kyle with him. Arun told that officer to shoot him, but the Christopher attacked the officer and escaped. Kyle managed to escape from the van and ran to the nearby private mortuary. Doctor tried to save Kyle, but the Christopher attacked him. Arun arrived at the mortuary and Christopher attempted to kill Kyle. Arun tried to distract him by whispering the word impotent. Christopher recalls his school memories and became enraged and tries to attack the Arun. Arun fought with him and killed Christopher. The next day, Arun saw the news that the psycho has been killed. He received a call from the producer to narrate the psycho story that Arun had told earlier. The movie concludes here. Hope everyone has enjoyed this voiceover. If you want me to give the voiceover for any movie, just put the movie name and here in the comment. Thanks for hanging out with us and watching the movie Ratsasan. Remember to like, share and subscribe to TamilFlix English Voiceover for more cool stuffs. See you all!